Hello and welcome to a bit of a, I don't know if I'd call it a tutorial, just, something fun for you to try out if you like. So, Siberian Frontiers, it was added in the third Rome DLC for Russian nation, or the Russian culture, the Russian national ideas. But they have also added it to the custom nation creator, so for 400 points you can take it, and it's quite powerful. So what I've done here, I've got a Norse nation in the New World. I think I've started a couple of provinces above New York, Massachusetts, and immediately you can get to work colonizing all of the provinces that border you, which is kind of insane. And the more you expand, the more provinces you can colonize. It takes 20 or 25 Diplo, I can't remember which, and they don't grow that fast. They don't grow slower than regular colonies, but the difference is they're free. They don't cost you any money whatsoever in upkeep, which, I mean, in the mid game of this, kind of starting around 1470, 1480, you can have 20 of these colonies going at once. Like, it's 1448 right now. I have 4 colonies. As soon as I take these provinces, I can get, another 8 probably, because you don't need to have these provinces cored. You can just have them owned. Obviously you will be wanting to core them anyway, but you don't have to right off the bat. As long as the new Siberian Frontiers, or I guess American Frontiers, can trace a line back to your capital through provinces that you own that aren't colonies, you can just expand indefinitely. And every time you take out one of these natives, they are giving you another, 4, 5, 6, sometimes more provinces of adjacent provinces that you can send your frontiers to, and it's huge. It really is powerful. Of course, you get some comment-sided bullshit, and fighting natives, even though I have made myself high American and I'm Norse, the American natives do kind of drain your manpower at some point. They have a nasty habit of walking into the provinces that aren't anyone's, the colonizable provinces. So when you're chasing them, you have to fight hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bloody native uprisings, and it gets kind of irritating. Also, you're building your own nation up. Like, you start with 1 province. I think I started with 10 development, so you don't have that massive of an army, and you have to wait for your manpower to tick up every time you're taking provinces, and your max manpower is growing and growing and growing. It doesn't get there immediately, so your force limit is growing faster than your manpower. See, I've just taken Ottawa, and I've got 4 provinces there. So this is the time lapse, and you can just see how fast this goes. Unfortunately, the time-lapse doesn't take into account your colonies, so the things that you're colonizing aren't shown there, but as soon as they're finished, that's when they show up, and you can just see the expansion it's just insane, the speed of it. So what are we at now? That's 66, and I'm already, majority of the East Coast is already colonized. Every time you're taking out some natives, you're blowing up, really. And it doesn't take long to become supremely powerful. I think it was 1480 by the time I was number 1 great power in the world. It's the only thing really keeping you down is the institutions and the tech from that. You're not going to get the institutions very quickly. You do have to spend your points developing your institutions, though development is something you would kind of want to deal with. Having development cost reduction in your national ideas is probably advisable. I mean, look at now, 1510, look at the size of the country. Unfortunately, Norway did manage to take a province in Newfoundland, which is annoying, because even though I could click on that province, I couldn't see Norway. It doesn't matter how much that it's there, you cannot see them. You cannot interact with Norway at all. So yeah, 1531, and the majority of America is taken, and I'm almost bordering the Aztec. I mean, I am with a sea province, but still, it's just insane. Anyway, I hope this little tutorial thing that we got going on here was interesting. it's something to try out if you want. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.